Rolling. So you known breakfast for before breakfast since then, and this is a time factor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, since high school. But anyway, I moved here my senior year, so I didn't know too many people here anyway. So whatever was going on in their, personal life, I certainly wasn't privy to it, And I didn't see it around the locker room. I didn't see it in the team. So,
You just heard. I never seen someone do it.
And
but...
as far as in North Carolina, nobody was in it. But that was because the teams, the wrestling team we were on. I mean, we had state champs and shit. And, it was very competitive. Which is the thing that I was trying to explain to my kid the other day, that just because you suck at something locally doesn't necessarily mean you suck at it. It just means you suck at it for your group. There's always another group somewhere where you dominate. I was trying to explain to him that, when I got here...
The matches, please.
I don't know where I put them.
Okay, go on with your story.
I was a average wrestler in North Carolina, but I was an average wrestler on a state champion team. So when I came here, it was kind of a funny deal because, the person that I had to wrestle or compete against to earn my spot on the team, he thought he was a badass. It took me all of, a minute and a half to take him out. It was kind of sad.
Yeah, because down here it's more like Poway is the powerhouse wrestling team.
Yeah, but even then they weren't that great. I mean, I took Metro my year, and it wasn't that big of a deal.
But so you don't know if there was. But nowadays the kids are doing it, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know kids. The only kids I know are my kids, and they're way too little and not athletic for that kind of shit. I mean, I'm lucky if my kids are able to run a lap.
You think? Because they have fit bodies, or it's a mental state.
It's just they don't have the hustle in them. They don't have the drive. They don't, They're more gamer nerds, literally gamer nerds, but lazy gamer nerds. They don't want to learn new things.
They're the ones that they're not like because everybody's gaming now, kids, but they're not the ones that are running outside and shit.
Nope.
Were you a runner?
Only.
Not runner but were you a runner around the house thing?
No, I wasn't.
Did you play outside though?
No, dude. I used to lift weights.
But you weren't an outside climb a tree kind of guy?
No. If I wanted to do something physical, I'd lift weights or.
What about when you were elementary?
Elementary school, I'd go bicycle riding.
Okay, I did both. Climb a tree and bicycle riding.
I love taking my bicycle everywhere, dude.
Were you jumping into shit? Did you
I
like
got
to jump
into
shit?
that kind of stuff occasionally, but I didn't do that very often because that was an easy way to fuck up your bicycle.
Or injure yourself?
Well, it wasn't so much the injury part, but the fuck up your bicycle part was a serious deal. Because, it may be a while before you get another one if you fuck it up.
That's true. But anyways, Jesus Christ, dude. We're here in, a couple days before December.
The end of
I don't believe it.
the last month of the year.
Are you going to go to that Christmas thing in Balboa Park?
I don't think so, dude. The last year we went, it was a sea of people. You really couldn't enjoy any of the museums. It took you an hour to get a cup of grog. It was just dude. I want to find something a little low key, and not as a throng of people that are crushing you because they want to save the $6 it takes to get into the fucking.
I don't do museums on that night. If I do,
I don't. I do museums. I love going to museums.
I love
but
not
when
that
they're empty.
Yeah.
When there's 4 other people in the whole structure.
Speaking of which, I think we should go to L.A. or
Huntington.
something.
I want to go to Huntington or the Getty. The kids are old enough that they might appreciate that. It's funny how we like to patronize rich old people's bequeaths to the city.
Hey, you can't take it with you.
proletariat.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That guy was supremely rich.
It'd be nice to have that kind of money, dude.
I mean, because we talk about our friends that have good jobs and shit.
But
that
they don't have that kind of money.
That's hardcore to come by, right?
That's the 1/10 of, or 1/100th of the top 1%. That's billionaire level. That's more money than Trump, right? That Trump is a little guy compared to those people.
How big is Mar-a-Lago? I mean, how much land is that's like in a neighborhood, right? Of that kind of like Palm Beach shit where you get maybe several acres, or is it on like Huntington land? No, it's not that. It's like a little plot of land, several acres, but it's very posh.
It's like, yeah, but it's the
It's
footprint
like-
of a big church, okay?
Yeah, but it's like on that billionaire road. You're living next door to other big estates. It's like those kind of things. Like in Montecito in Santa Barbara, they have this one area of Montecito where it's just, dude, you know, you gotta drive. You got to take that corn.
Nope.
But they have big sprawling estates.
I don't know, dude. If I had that kind of money, I don't think I'd have a big sprawling estate. I like the Russian oligarch approach. Buy yourself a big yacht somewhere and just park it out somewhere.
Or like buy a missile silo and the land around it.
Remember that yacht that was off the bay that time we were taking out your boat?
That's right.
My God, that was
That was a Russian guy probably.
something else, dude.
Jeez, they have these things. And it has more square foot inside the boat than our houses combined.
3 times over that. It's crazy money, dude.
I guess you're right. I can't even afford the doorknob. You know, I'd be like, dude, I could afford the doorknob, you know. Kind of ruin our fucking budget for the food for this month. But, 'cause you know what I mean? But they just have a whole on boat, dude. I wish we could start a church where it's other people's money and you just buy the shit. Like those rich dudes.
Like Creflo Dollar.
And then that other white dude,
Oh, what is
Joel
his-
Osteen.
Joel Osteen. Oh my God, those people are disgusting, dude.
There was one I think I saw on Facebook. He was like the father of that whole movement,
Oh, yeah.
prosperity. And he just come out of it. If I'm making money, you know, it's pray Lord, I'm rich, you know.
Because God loves me. It's just that whole prosperity doctrine, the prosperity gospel is disgusting, and it's upturning the whole idea of Christianity. How are you loving your neighbor by accumulating wealth like that?
And then letting him sit.
Yeah. Yeah, the one commandment to love one another. What the fuck does that mean to them?
It all goes out the window. They pick and choose what they read out of that shit.
It's all nonsense anyway, dude.
But anyways,
Headed towards oblivion.
so your brother, back on this whole bus thing, he's gonna buy the bus,
You
and
already
then
bought the bus.
and then where's it gonna go when you guys drive it back? Here or there? it's a
Supposedly he
bus.
has someplace in Montana to park it.
Who?
What's her name's parents' place?
But then, is it gonna get worked up there, or do you have to go get that from
I have
there?
no idea. Probably have to go get that from there once he has someplace in Las Vegas to stick it in, or we stick it in somewhere down here.
Crazy. I look forward to that. Can you borrow it? I'm sure you.
You want to drive around a bus for a while?
No, we do some.
Let's take a trip.
Take a trip.
You know what? That'd be fun. I'd like to take a trip. The one place I haven't checked out yet, but I've always wanted to, is British Columbia.
That'd be fun.
I'd like to go to Vancouver.
I've been to Vancouver. They have cheap flights there.
Yeah, I can fly anywhere in the world. That's not the point. It's driving there.
That's true.
I've driven across country about 4 times now, and I've enjoyed it every time. I like long road trips. You know, I like driving down the peninsula, the Baja Peninsula.
Speaking of our coastal, they fixed that part of the Big Sur. Remember how that
Right.
rock slide that covered it up, and ruined it? That's back up,
So it's passable again.
passable again. It's been years since I've done that.
That would be a good trip.
Go up there on that. Heading to San Francisco. Hit up Castro. No, I was kidding.
Castro.
They have good breakfast in Castro. I was kidding.
Good brunch, right?
Yeah. They probably do.
Go on a tour of the city's most luxurious glory holes.
Remember that back on the Family Guy? Remember Grinder? About it's just where guys can meet up and talk about their sandwich or something.
Talk about their sandwich.
But you know where we gotta go? Have you been to Joshua Tree?
No, I have not.
I think you would enjoy it, dude.
What is a Joshua Tree?
Just kind of like rocks,
So it's desert?
cactus. It's desert, rugged terrain,
Is it?
campgrounds here and there.
What's the campsites like? Are they primitive or are they overbuilt and full of people and campers?
No, it's kind of a tight thing. There are smaller, but mostly people do is the tent thing because
Okay.
it's like this is like a day trip kind of thing.
Because I hate camping next to fucking RVs.
But you could also just park and I'm like, can you do that? Just move on. I've seen it, but there are some less campgrounds.
Primitive, see, that's what I'm talking about. I like primitive campgrounds. You know, where there's no...
There's just a bathroom.
or even no bathroom, or, you know, a pit bathroom at the end of the road kind of thing.
Oh, it's a pit, all right. There's no flushing water. If they're in pool, you know, there's none of that.
No pool?
That's
Or
what,
as my kid would say, no Wi-Fi? Oh, man.
but they do have. You can get a signal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a plus, I guess.
you can watch shit.
Ugh. That was the one thing I hated about going to Cabo Pulmo in Baja.
No internet.
No. I was enjoying the fact that we were unplugged and there was nothing going on, and I'm taking a walk with the wife, and as I'm going around this corner, I'm hearing a movie.
Could have been DVD or just download.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't a movie. It was direct TV. Some motherfucker was out there with this little, you know,
RV.
RV and the satellite dish set up, and he's watching TV. And it's like, oh, man, you could do this at home, man. Come
Well,
on.
to each their own. He
You
brought
got
it.
the
It ain't
entire
yours.
fucking Milky Way slowly making its way across the sky, and you're looking at this shit. You can't miss 2 days of fucking X-Files for this?
Well, you never know. But here we are. 13 minutes.
And we're out.
We out of here. And we'll be back.